Okay, guys, I don't know what happened. Facebook is acting a little bit weird, so bear with me. All right, you guys. So let's get started. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Sometimes Facebook just cuts people off, so I am sorry about that. Okay, you guys, let's share. Let's share again. Like I said, Facebook has been coming down on makeup tutorials for some odd reason. So let's get started before it cuts me off again. Okay. So the first thing, let's hit the share again, you guys. I'm sorry about that. Hey, babe. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do, okay, is you want to have a clean face. Yeah, sharing is caring. So let's get some shares, you guys. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to have a clean face. It's really important for your canvas to be nice and clean. You don't want to put makeup on a dirty face. All right. So let's do that. So what I'm going to use to clean my face is I'm a pretty simple kind of person. I have 3 kids, 7 and under, so I don't really have, thank you, Tanya. Yeah, Facebook is crazy lately. But you want to have a clean face. You don't want to put, thank you. Yeah, thank you. You don't want to put makeup on, a face where there's, just bacteria. So you want to make sure that you have a clean canvas, all right? So make sure that you wipe it off. These wipes are awesome because they're not super, they're perfect for sensitive skin. So they're pretty awesome. I love that. And I'm going to go ahead and pin that again. Hopefully it lets us stay on. All right, so I clean my face. I'm just using a makeup wipe. I'm just kind of getting all of that off. I also exfoliate my lips a little bit. So I just kind of do that. This kind of makes the lips plump up a little bit. So I just kind of do this with the wipe, clean my face. All right. So our face is nice and clean. Now what we want to do is, and I thought about whether or not I wanted to include this product, but I think it's so important. So all of the products that I'm going to talk about pretty much are in this little makeup bag, okay? So it's going to be 9 products that I think is very beneficial. So you want to always, like I said, prep the face. So I'm going to put a little bit of moisturizer on my face, just a tiny bit. That's going to help if your skin is dry. This particular moisturizer. Hey, Crystal. Hey, guys. Let me know if you share. Hey, does Limelife sell bundles of face stuff for older women like eye creams? Yes, we do. Yeah, we sell a ton of amazing face products for all ages. This particular moisturizer, so we cleaned our face. Hey, Laura. We cleaned our face. Hey, Jenny. And I'm going to put a tiny bit of moisturizer on just like this. This one is perfect for normal to dry skin, okay? So this is amazing for all types of skin tones. Yes, Tanya, Limelife sells eye creams. They sell, we sell all types of all-natural vegan skin products. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, thank you for sharing, guys. Make sure and hit the share. Sharing is caring. So I have more dry skin. Hey, Hannah. I'm just waving at you guys. And so it's kind of like when you paint a wall, you really want to prime the face, okay? You don't just want to paint. What primer does is it basically, and the primer that I'm going to use, is water-based. It's not silicone-based, so it works really well with the Limelight foundation. And what primer does is it basically shrinks the pores and it fills in the fine lines, okay? So if you want to have, if your foundation isn't going on smoothly, it's probably because number one, you're not moisturizing, and number two, you're not priming. So you have it. Yeah, girl, I love this moisturizer. And if you guys want any of this stuff, just shoot me a message after if you're interested in you know, any of this stuff. But anyway, so I moisturized my face. So we cleaned our face. We prime. Oh, we haven't primed. We moisturize. So remember, make sure you start with the clean canvas. You moisturize. And now we're going to prime. So like I said, primer is very, very, very beneficial. It shrinks pores. It fills in the lines. And it just helps your foundation go on smoother. Okay, so next is foundation, you guys. I am obsessed with this foundation. As many of you know, I am a professional makeup artist here in Houston, and I came across this makeup line called Limelife by Alcone. Hey, neighbor. Hey, Crystal. Let me know if you guys share. Yeah. Okay, so why don't you guys write down in the comments, because Facebook is being really weird. Why don't you guys put down the foundation that you're currently using? I want to see what you guys are using. I used to use drugstore makeup as well. It's okay. I'm just curious to see what everybody's using. Hey, Crystal. So yeah. So, aw, hey, Lyric. Mary Kay, okay. All right, so write down in the comments what foundation you are currently using. I'm curious to see. Limelife, okay. Cool, yes. So this foundation, you guys, is, I mean, like I said, I came across it from a friend of mine. You see how the numbers just went up? Hey, Connie. And it's amazing. It's wax-based. It's 50% pigmentation. You guys are going to see, I have a little bit of rosacea. Hey, Connie. So you guys can see I have some redness here. This stuff is like skin. I'm going to use my blender full. I'm going to use a sponge. Yay! But I have skin issues. Yeah, you guys, so this foundation is non-comedogenic. When you're using foundation, you guys, you do not want to have the line of death here, where basically your foundation, you see a line. Have you guys ever seen anyone with the line here? And hey, no judgment, but it's where I like to match to is the center of the chest. So the face is always going to be lighter or darker, because it's the first time that, this is the first thing that kind of hits the sun. Yes, y'all know, we've all been there. We've all had that line here, okay? So what I like to do is when I'm matching, and if you want to be matched, type in the comments, I do. I like to match to the center of the chest. Now, this foundation is very, very skin-like. So I like to, if it disappears in the center of your chest, ooh, my cleavage is showing. I'm not trying to give a free show. I'm just kidding. What about contact dermatitis under and over eye? So this foundation is non-comedogenic. Hey, Monica. So it doesn't, it does not go into the pores, okay? So this is over the top. It doesn't go into the pores. It's not going to affect your skin. A lot of other foundations are absorbed into the skin. And so, yeah, this is not going to do that. This is vegan, it's paraben free, and it comes in a little pan like this. This pan should last you for 7 months or more. So what I do is I turn my blender 1 and 2. And this is pretty much going to cover the whole face. You're going to see, okay? So it comes in a little container like this. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to 1, 2, 3, and 4 turns, okay? That's enough for the whole face. And what you're going to do is, a lot of times we're used to, who does their foundation like this? Well, when you're using a Blenderful, it's the most natural way to, it gives the most natural coverage, okay? Look, I just had a big zit in the middle of my nose and it's gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you always want to start in the center of your face and kind of work your way out, because this is where you're getting the most coverage. Hey, Katiana Bell. Yeah, if you're new, make sure and tap my nose and hit the follow button, you guys. And all I'm going to do, thanks, girl. If you're new, let me know where you're watching from. Okay, and this is all I'm doing, you guys. This is for an everyday makeup look. Thank you, girly. And you can already see it looks like skin. Hey, Myra. It looks like skin. It's soft. I love you too. Okay, so you guys, look at how natural this already looks. I mean, it looks like skin. You can already see this side. Super, super, super natural. Sorry, I just spit in the camera. Thanks, Lauren. Okay, so look at the difference, you guys. This is crazy. I'm telling you, this is incredible. This is professional makeup. These are world class. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Am I saying it right? Catalina? Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's insane. All right. Did everybody, what is the foundation called? This is called Limelife by Alcone, you guys. It's professional makeup. If you're interested in being color matched, type in I do, or shoot me a message and I can color match you guys. Thank you. Yeah, my sister-in-law gave these to me. I don't know where she got them from, but shout out to Jessica. Hey. Okay, so hey, Cassie. So all you're going to do is keep blending, and you're just going to press it into the skin. Now this is wax based, you guys, so it's a little bit of a different texture, but you're pretty much going to use half of what you typically use from drugstore makeup, so it's going to last you longer. It is 50% pigmented. Yay! From H-Town. Yeah, if you're new, let me know where you're watching from. I'm in Houston as well. It's technically Katy, but it's Houston. Come on. So you saw how that whole turn and a half, pretty much covered my whole face. Okay. So we already, and this looks airbrush, you guys. And look how the skin looks nice. It doesn't even look like I have anything on. Okay, and we haven't even added concealer. So I said I was going to tell you guys about 9 products that you need. What do you mean by 50% pigmentation? Okay, so Connie, so most foundations are 8 to 18, sorry, my friend just texted me, 8 to 18% pigmentation. And so Limelight is 50% pigmentation. So it means that it's not watered down, so it's more pigment because it's professional makeup. So you're going to use half of what you typically use. So 8% is like your BB creams, 23% is typical foundation, but this is professional makeup. So this was only available to makeup artists until about 3 years ago, and now you're able to get it through a beauty guide. And if you're interested in joining my team, let me know. I love it. I get to work from home. Makeup is my passion, so I absolutely love it. Okay, so you guys saw 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. That's all that we needed. It doesn't look cakey. All right, so we talked about primer. We talked about foundation. Okay, and I'm going to put my Blenderful back. And remember to push it into the skin. A lot of techniques with makeup is pushing it into the skin, not sliding. We don't want to move any product around. We want to deposit it. Yes, ladies, let me know if you shared. Thanks for sharing, you guys. We've got 20 viewers on. Let's see if we can get those numbers up. So, what is everybody doing? Are you guys hanging out at home? Any big plans for the weekend? Okay. So now we're going to go in with our concealer. Okay? Sorry, guys. I obviously use this like crazy. So with concealer, our concealer, we always want it to be about 1 to 2 shades lighter than our skin tone, okay? So I'm going to go in with our concealer. This is also, this is 50% pigmentation. This stuff covers tattoos, you guys. So that's how powerful it is, okay? And I'm just going to go under here. Concealer is meant to brighten up the eyes, okay? So I know you guys see people doing some triangles under here. And like I said, this is a very everyday kind of makeup routine. So you've got your foundation on, you've got your concealer. If you don't know what kind of concealer you want or need, message me, I can help you. The skin is, some people have more of a yellow undertone. Some people have more of a pink undertone. So just depending on what undertone you have is the foundation that you need. And like I said, I can help you. Hey, Rachel. Hey, girl. Like I said, this is a very basic, quick, I mean, I'm explaining it right now, but this should take about 15 minutes to do. Okay, so we've got our concealer. Like I said, concealer needs to be 1 to 2 shades lighter. So you can see this is my foundation color, and then my concealer is obviously a little bit lighter. You see that? Nick and I had a little date night. We did an escape room, whole handcuff to each other. We didn't find the key to unlock each other until the last 5 minutes, but we got out. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to do that. I'm home with the hubs, is working right now. I'm having a few beers. Yum. Oh, I've wanted to try those escape rooms. I hear they're fun. Okay, so we have our concealer. Like I said, concealer is meant to brighten, and so that's what we want to do. We want to draw attention to that. So when you brighten your eyes underneath, it's like a natural facelift, you guys. It's crazy. Yes, Cassie, let's do that. Tanya, what kind of beer are you having? So you guys, I cannot wait. I'm visiting. Who has been to Seattle or Washington? Not me. I will have a panic attack if I do one of those rooms. Oh, I know, right? Dos Equis, yummy. Yeah, I've never done that. Okay, so we've got our concealer on, and all I'm doing is bouncing this off of. I'm bouncing it, you guys. Okay. We're bouncing it. This is all that we're doing with this side of the blender. I did an escape room once. It was so fun. They opened one up in Katy, and I've really wanted to try it. Connie, you have? It's going to be my first time. We're going to watch, we're going to the Gorge. It's an amphitheater out there. Have you heard of it, Connie? Okay. Justin said we will go to the Gorge next year, but first Mexico. Yes, I know. Okay, so you guys see how, I know, it's our first time, dude. Like, I'm so excited. Well, we didn't really have a vacation when we went to Florida with the kids and stuff, but you guys know when you travel with kids, it's really hard to have a break, and we drove to Florida. So this is going to be like our official kind of summer vacay with just adults. So I'm super excited. Connie, is it cold at night? My old job had an event there. You will enjoy it. It's relaxing, nice weather. Rachel, we leave on Thursday early in the morning, so I'm super excited. Yay, Connie, I'm excited. I heard, well, obviously the first Starbucks is there, but I'm so excited. Not in August. I hear it gets cold at night. Well, we're going to, it's called George Washington. So, okay, you guys, so look how much, like how bright my eyes look. Like, Rachel, you know I will, girl. You're going to have to stop answering my calls because I'm going to be FaceTiming. Okay, so you guys see how that brightened up the eyes? It's crazy. Girl, I get cold when it's 70 in Texas, and I hear it gets down in the 40s. I'm already ready with like my jacket, and my beanie. In Texas, it is cold. Okay, so if you guys can tell that the eyes got brightened up, throw up some hearts. You see this? It just gives a natural facelift. It's crazy. Okay. And you just want to blend it out a little bit. Like I said, you want to push into the skin. So, I love it. All right, Rachel. Okay, so look how bright my eyes look. If you go to the beginning of the video, I was like tired mom look. I survived the first week of school. I'm super excited. My son, you guys, oh my gosh. So I told some of my close mom friends about this. Oops. Yes, the blender is from Limelife, Connie, and it comes in this little package so that you don't throw it, it doesn't get contaminated with your makeup bag. So it's really cool. It has the little logo on here. And it's latex free. Now the difference between this blender and other blenders is this doesn't absorb your makeup. So the makeup stays on the outside so you don't waste as much product. Yes, Sandra, when I get back, let's meet up. I would love that. All right, so we have primer, foundation, concealer. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set our, let's see, we're gonna set all of this. So this is our translucent powder. Yes, and if you're local, on the 14th of September, we're gonna meet up at a wine bar and we're gonna have a makeup, wine, and shopping party. So all my local peeps, if you're in Houston, come by Vantana's on the 14th. Okay, so I'm taking a tapered brush like this and I'm just setting everything that we did underneath the eye. Setting is really important because you want to lock that makeup in. Okay. So we're just going to press it into the skin. All right. So we've got foundation, we've got concealer on. All right. Okay. Now we're going to do, where did you say the meet will be at? Vantana's in Katy. Yes, Tanya, come. I would love if you had another get together I could make. Yeah, Amber, shoot me a message. I would love that. Tanya, yes, come. Laura, are you coming to the meetup? Yeah, let's get a big girls' night. There's going to be shopping. Yes, Cassie, I'm going to set it up. Elizabeth will be there. Beth is going to be selling some LuLaRoe. I'm going to, the local winery is going to have some wine. So wine, makeup, shopping. Okay, so my next go-to product is bronzer, okay? So I'm using an angled brush like this, you guys, and what bronzer does, yes, Tanya, I'll send you the address. So what bronzer does is it's pretty much going to bring life to your face, okay? We've evened out our complexion. We've brightened underneath the eyes. Now what bronzer is going to do is it's going to bring texture to the face. Hey, Lori. Hey, Bella. Hey. Hola, prima. So it's pretty much going to add a healthy glow to your skin. All right? It's kind of a really natural contour. So look at that bronzer. It just added a little bit of dimension. This really thins our face. It kind of just thins our face out and adds some of that texture. You can see here there's nothing here. And then you can see a little bit more of a dimension. And we'll blend that out. Ah, thank you, cousin. Okay, so this is our perfect bronzer. This is, it is $24. And you can get it in a duo palette with the powder, and all of these 9 products are under $200. So you can get a whole makeup kit. You would spend $500 at Sephora, I guarantee you. And all of this is under $200, and it's gonna last you a lot longer because they're professional makeup products. Okay, so you're gonna start at the top. Tanya, the bronzer is it has a little bit of a glow to it. So it kind of just adds a little bit of a natural highlight, kind of like a sun-kissed look. So I'm going to start at the top of, kind of like the top of the tragus area, and just kind of work my way down, kind of where the tip of the brow is right here. Yes, catch the replay, girly. Okay. Now this brush is the same one that we're going to use to apply the blush. So and you guys, this is the biggest thing that I can tell you is press it on, okay? Don't do this. Just press it on and lock it into the skin. Hey, Melanie. Congrats on the baby. So you can see my face has a little bit more color. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to grab some, tap out the excess. And I like to contour the tip of my nose a little bit. I feel like my nose is super long, so I like to shorten it. Okay? So we've got primer, foundation, bronzer. Okay, so those are 3 products already that you have on. So this is every day, like you're going to work, you have 15 minutes. Okay? And that just added a little bit of texture to the face. Okay, take whatever's left here. Okay, so we've got our bronzer on. Now we're gonna do some blush. Our blush is amazing, you guys. So this is blush number 3. Oh, and concealer. Yeah, Tanya, you're right. And concealer. This blush, if you like NARS, this is very similar to Orgasm, okay? It's a beautiful pinky color with a little bit of highlight. So I love this one. Yeah. So I'm going to take that same brush, and these are highly pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. If you don't know what blush would look good on your skin tone, let me know, and I can help you. So I'm just going to dip it. Yes. Which one do you have? The NARS one, Laura, or the Limelife one? So when I do blush, you guys, I like to blend it into the bronzer. So I don't like to do it here because I feel like it makes the face look bigger. So I'm just going to set it here. And we're going to blend it into the hairline. Yay, we've got 25 viewers on. Why don't you put in the comments what kind of blush you guys like? The one you use right now, same shade. Yeah. I love this one, Laura. It's one of my favorites. So you see how it added a little bit of color? We're just blending, 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 blending. So you see the difference? Here's some blush. And here's no blush. Okay, I'm going to go back in and dip it. going to start right in this area. And we're just going to blend. Okay, you guys, so I have a story about back to school. And if some of my friends are on here, that's what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. So my son Jackson is in kindergarten, and I'm just blending up into the hairline. Okay? So my son Jackson came home yesterday, and he told me that he was crying in the restroom. And tell me, as moms or as an outside opinion, what you guys would do. He said that a little boy peeked under the stall while he was using the restroom and told him, hey, Lily, told him that he could see his butt. So I immediately panicked. I mean, I've taught him, you know, you don't show anyone your private parts. That's your body. And he told me that he, like, punched the little boy because he, like, felt, you know, just violated. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, he's only 5 and he's already getting, you know, like, he's having to do this stuff. So I emailed the teacher, and she said that they talked to the little boy and that he won't be doing that again. But I'm like, oh my gosh, like, should I really be mad at him for defending himself? And I've told him, you don't start fights, but if someone is peeking under the stall, and I know they're kids, but still, you know what I mean? Like, that's a little much. Okay, so we added our blush, and we don't ever want our face to look flat. We want to add color to it. That's what's going to make it look healthy and alive. All right, so we've got our bronzer, we've got our blush on. Okay. Hey, Emily. Okay, so now we are going to do our brows. No, girl, be happy he did defend himself. I know, Tanya. I'm like, geez. Okay, so next is brows. Now, there are pretty much 3 ways that you can do your eyebrows. You can use different products. And so, no, don't be mad. It was scary for him to know what you have taught him. Good thing the school took care of it. Yeah. They were actually really good about it. I'm like, you guys, it's only like the 7th day of school or 8th day of school. My dad would always tell me, you know, you don't start fights, but you have to defend yourself. Hey, Mandy. So there are 3 ways to do brows. You can do a pencil, a powder, or a pomade. My preference is a powder. I feel like it's a lot more natural. So I'm going to use a spoolie brush like this. It's brush number 14. And I'm going to brush the brows up. And if you don't have a good brow color that you want, I can color match you. My parents always told me that too. Thank you, Emily. I thought it was replay, but you're live. Can't hear because I'm at a dance hall. Thanks for watching, Lily. Let me know. Yeah, let's hit the share, you guys. Sharing is caring. Okay, so we're brushing them. I saw that you typed in replay, but I was like, that's okay. I was watching one of my other friends do her makeup at a wedding, and so I understand. So you're going to want to brush the brows up. You're going to want to get your and you're going to want to get the powder. Now this is very similar. It's kind of like a darker brown. Darker, like light to medium. Actually, it's like a medium-y brown. Girl, I don't do my brows, LOL. I don't want to look like a clown. You won't look like a clown, girl. Thick is in. Thick brows are in. So I love this brush because it has a spoolie on the end and it's pointed down. So the brush kind of does the work for you. Hola, prima. Compartan el video. Okay, so I'm just going to dip and tap in the excess. And I'm going to point the brush. You see how I'm holding the brush? It's a really flat brush. And I'm just going to fill in here. And this is a very natural, very, very natural look, you guys. So it's not going to be super over the top. And what brows do is when you fill in your brows, you guys, it's a natural facelift. Hey, Twee. So it's a natural facelift. And I'm just going to follow the natural curve of my eyebrow. Just like this. Not too crazy. You can already see it's filled in, and then if you want to smooth it out, you just do like that. You just kind of soften it up with the brow brush. Same thing. We're going to press in, brush up. We're going to point the brush down. And we're going to move it across. Okay, same thing. Do you guys fill in your brows? Remember the 90s where everybody overplucked? Thankfully mine grew back. But I know some people's didn't, which stinks. That's why I don't get into the fads, you guys, because fads fade like super easy. I'm like, I actually need to get them waxed. I actually get them threaded. You don't know how? Well, just exactly what I'm showing you. Connie, you remember that, girl. I plugged my brows like so thin in 9th grade. I get mine threaded now. Yeah, I love them. And we'll clean the brows up. Tanya, so with your brows is you have to kind of do them, if you hold a brow brush and it's kind of where you see this part of your nose, this is where they should start, right here. And you see right here? So, kind of here. I just haven't plucked in a while, so mine are a little crazy. And I'm just doing really light hair strokes. Just like this. I don't have enough brows to pluck. Yes, I see. Okay, so you see that? And then if you wanted to clean the brows up, all you have to do is just add some concealer. Like I said, this should take about 15 minutes. This is a really good everyday makeup for beginners. So you see how that added a little bit of lift to the brows. I would have usually cleaned them up, but for every day, we just don't have time for that. Girl, I don't even pluck. I'm too scared now. Dude, and I've told this story before. I shaved my sideburns in 7th grade, you guys. It was the worst mistake of my life. Did anybody else shave their sideburns or shave their mustache? Because it's not as, when you're in 7th grade and you get a little bit of hair, you panic. I shaved my sideburns and they grew back like so thick. Like nobody told me to not shave my sideburns. But my dad was really overprotective, so I had to hide everything from him. So, Connie, you remember? You guys, I had a boyfriend in 7th grade. It was just like a 7th grade boyfriend, and I think he was going towards my face, and I panicked. I like slapped his hand. It was crazy. All right, so we've got our brows on. So we have foundation, we've got primer, foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, brows. Okay, now the next must-have is, hey Brianna, Connie. Okay, is mascara. Now I have extensions, you guys. So I don't use mascara, but I will tell you that, Connie, that this is one of the best mascaras that I've ever used when I didn't have my extensions. It's a one-step fiber mascara. I've used all sorts of mascaras, and this is absolutely the best. All right, so mascara. And you guys, the next thing is a gloss. Okay, so for everyday kind of look, you want a gloss. You want to do lips. Okay, you want to have a little bit of color. These are our signature lip glosses. Yeah, girl, they're so addicting. So you have 3 options for lips. We have our signature lip gloss, and this is a great everyday color. These have a little mirror in the back, so they're awesome. These, you can either do a lip, like an actual lipstick, something like this. These are super moisturizing, or a liquid lipstick. I feel for everyday kind of makeup, I feel like, Connie, do you have extensions? I feel like a gloss would be the best. So this one is Faith, and it's a very natural, it's kind of like your lip color, but it's just like your natural lip color with a little bit of gloss. And these are not sticky. They're really cute to kind of throw in your purse. Your middle name? Oh, is it Faith, Tanya? I don't know. Oh my God, Connie, I do too. These are the 6 Ds. Okay. So look how pretty this color is, you guys. It's not too, I actually use this one a lot on set when I'm doing makeup for TV or any type of commercial, this particular color. So I love this one. It's very, very close to your natural lip color. So you guys, this is pretty much it. I'm going to finish it off. Yeah, me too, Connie. Are you a member for Amazing Lash? It's worth the upcharge? Yeah, it is. So I'm just going to set it, and you guys hit the share. Everybody needs to know how to do beginner's makeup. So let's hit the share. Okay, I'm just going to finish it off with some setting spray. Now, Limelight has 2 setting sprays. We have one that's for oily skin and another one that is for normal to combination skin tone. So, this is it, you guys. As far as tips and tricks for applying foundation, like I said, you can use a sponge to apply your foundation, or you can use a brush. I personally like a sponge better. If you like any of these products, let me know. If you're interested in any of this, if you're interested in joining my Limelife team, let me know. I work my business from home. If that's something that you want to do, make extra income working from home, let me know. We have a lot of fun here with this company. So I'm just going to take my hair down. You don't put an eyeshadow. I feel like for every day, Tanya, you could, I guess you could do an eyeshadow, but I feel like for everyday kind of makeup, I don't know if a lot of people use eyeshadow. I think that mainly what they use is mascara, but we can do an eyeshadow for sure. I think what I would say is for the eyeshadow, if you don't want to spend, if you don't want to have to buy a separate product, what you can do, and I can show you this, is you can use your bronzer or your blush as a eyeshadow color. So this is a really like the bronzer is a really great shadow color as well. It could be a great transition color. Hey, Tamara. So I can show you. You do a neutral shadow. Yeah, and our shadows are amazing too. I just felt like for every day, if you needed just 9 quick products, people really wouldn't, I don't know. I feel like if I'm in a rush, but yeah, I love eyeshadow as well. So I'll show you guys what this color looks like in the crease. And you can use your bronzer, you can even use your blush. So you guys see, it just added a little bit of dimension in the crease area. Can you guys see that? So that's the great thing about our products is you can use them also for, like you can use them for your foundation, your blush, and you can also use them as a crease color. So if you wanted to pop some of this pink on your crease, you could also do that. So I'm using the bronzer. You can also, I'll show you guys how to add, you like it better with the shadow? Okay. So I'll add a little bit more. I'll show you guys I love it when I can use one product for two things. And I'm just following, if you're doing some shadow and you don't really know where to start, if you feel your brow bone here, you kind of have to start right in that crease area. So feel for your brow bone and just go right under that. And just do windshield movements, just like this. And I'm using a pointed blender brush. Having the right brush is very important. Okay. So you see this look isn't overdone. It's very natural. If you're going to work, this is a very natural look. If you wanted to use the pink instead, throw up some hearts if this is helping you guys for your makeup routine. All right, we started off with, we cleaned our face. These are 9 products that you can get from me. This is very, very natural. Quick products. It's we cleaned our face. We put on our primer, our moisturizer, concealer, foundation, brows, blush, mascara. Well, I didn't put on mascara, and lip gloss. So this is, like I said, this is like your, thank you, Tanya. You're going to work. If you wanted to pop a little bit of pink, you can use that same blush. I mean, blush is just pigment, you know? So a lot of people don't know that you can use your blush as your eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna, you see that pop of pink? A little bit of pink. Tap out the excess. Y'all, I saw somebody post something that it was like almost Christmas the other day. I'm like, what? Y'all are too much. How is it almost Christmas? So you see that little pop of pink? So this is, like I said, this is a very fresh look, easy peasy, 9 steps. Once you get used to it, it should take only a few minutes to do. 15 minutes max. So it's not a super complicated makeup look. You're pretty much just evening out the skin tone, adding some color to the face, and that's it. So that's that pop of pink. Well, next week is the last week of August. I know, the year's flying, dude. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, next thing you know, it's going to be Thanksgiving. So check it out. Well, this is the finished look, you guys. What do y'all think? I love it. I think it's very easy to achieve. It's very natural. It's not too overdone. Finish it off with your setting spray, and you're good to go. I'm going to give y'all some YouTube looks. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to write kind of like a step-by-step in the comments, and then I will post my link if anybody needs help color matching, finding the right foundation. Getting the right color is so important. It can make or break your look. So I hope that you guys have a good day and enjoy your Friday night. I work tomorrow. I have a makeup trial for somebody's wedding and a one-on-one. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.